But right now we're going to start right off with our first guest, and we have Paulette, who is right here. Paulette Doudoukjian?
Yes.
Yes, I got that right. And Howie Dadekian?
Yes.
And they are with the Armenian church, with the St. Peter Armenian Church, and you're having a holiday bazaar.
We are. We're
and
so
what
excited.
is all of this? So take a look at this wonderful food on the table and tell us what exactly we're looking at.
Well, we're very excited because each of these dishes is made by the people in our church community.
Women's Guild?
The Women's Guild, plus the men in our community also come and
get them
participate.
behind the stove.
They also participate. For instance, this is Monty, which it's little bread. It's a little piece of meat surrounded by a piece of dough.
Like a tortellini.
Yes, and that's chaired by one of the men in our community.
Oh, wow.
Who's
that
always
looks wonderful.
Who's always so enthusiastic about making this. So you can purchase this. We have Badeg, which is a cheese pie, a cheese puff.
What kind of cheese do you put? Do you put feta in there?
No feta. We use Munster cottage cheese.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and some eggs, and then fold them all up into triangles.
And is that like a phyllo dough?
It is phyllo
dough.
dough.
You make your own phyllo dough?
No, we
I
don't do
so.
that, but we always have 20 or so people that come and participate on each of these items.
And phyllo dough is so much fun to work with, isn't it? No, it really is. I mean, it makes, you make it and then magic happens.
It is.
Yes.
All the items you see here will be on sale at our holiday bazaar to eat in or take home.
I was going to say, can people take dinners home?
They absolutely can. They could also buy them frozen to stock their freezer.
Oh,
we have some pantry items as well, such as homemade jams. This is what we call our rojig, and it's walnuts that are dipped in a grape juice.
It's like a fruit roll-up.
Oh, really?
The walnut is surrounded by a fruit roll-up. It's Concord grape juice that we've made into a paste.
You use like pectin in there to make
it
thick?
No, just sugar and flour.
Oh, okay.
And,
and then
the
it makes
Concord grape juice.
Oh, wow.
And specially mix it, and that's what we get. And then we have the Talbanier, which is string cheese.
Oh, that's string cheese?
Yes, yes.
Is that what that is?
That's what this is.
Now, how does that differ from mozzarella or some of the other cheeses?
It's a mozzarella curd that we melt down and dip it in salt and then string it and string it and string it and twist it and twist it and twist it.
And you do that?
And yes, we do.
Like I said,
really?
everything you see here.
It's like taffy.
Yes.
Exactly. That's exactly what it looks like when we're
exactly.
making it.
Exactly.
You'll notice that a lot of the food here is similar to Greek food. We're very close to the
baklava
Greek.
Over there?
It is.
Yes.
We're very close to the Greek culture. Where the Armenian community has been in the capital district for well over 100 years.
And you have a church that now this church of St. Peter Armenian is it an Armenian church, or can anybody go, or how does that work?
It's St. Peter Armenian Apostolic Church.
Okay.
Anybody is welcome, but the service is done in Armenian.
Is it really? Oh,
it
what
is.
a wonderful tradition.
Yeah. It is, and again, we've been in the community over 100 years. Many of you may be familiar with our festival, the Armenian Festival, that's held in June, the second weekend in June.
And you're going to come on to talk about that
We
too.
will.
Yeah, we got you all set up
we
for that.
started the Holiday Bazaar about 3 years ago to complement that event. So this will help get people through the winter, in anticipation for that June bazaar.
Well, I love the idea that
festival.
you can bring food home, you can put it in the freezer, because to me, I know I do that when I go to festivals. Can I take something home? Because I want to taste this, and this, but I can't eat it all. So I want to take some home and enjoy it tomorrow.
Right.
Absolutely. All these items will be served a la carte. Again, so you could eat in, take out, or you can buy these items frozen.
And now the rolls, you make the rolls also?
Yes, we do. They're right here.
Okay. Those are sesame seeds on top?
It's called chudeg, and we make the rolls, and yes, those are sesame seeds on top.
And now, is there egg in there? Would that be more like a challah bread or something like that?
It's similar to that.
Okay.
It's eggs, flour, sugar, oil, yeast. Butter, yeast.
Yeah. They look wonderful.
Yes.
I love those kind of rolls when you get all that good stuff in there.
Perfect for a breakfast.
And what is this over here? That's a rolled up.
That's our Armenian meatball.
Okay.
And we make the inside, which is a lamb mixture
with
onions
lamb.
and some peppers and onions. And then we get that nice and cold, and then we make the outside nice and flat, put the middle
in the
put
center.
That middle in, close it up, roll them up. And again, there's a whole table of us doing all this work together. We are a community that puts this on for everybody.
That cooking is a social event, really.
It is.
You get
It really
together,
is.
and there's nothing
Yes.
more fun than cooking together.
Yes.
Absolutely, and even I mean, it's even though the Women's Guild is putting it on, as Holly indicated, we have men of the church helping us. My daughter, my son, children will join in, and what better way than to teach them and pass on the traditions of our culture?
Of the culture. Do you now, since it's a holiday bazaar, could
Yes.
people expect to go besides the food to get some? Are there Armenian crafts or Armenian cultural
There will
items?
be outside vendors participating. We do have our St. Peter bookstore, Armenian bookstore, selling
And they have
Armenian items.
let's go
and
right
yes,
here.
of course.
They have a cookbook.
We are excited because this is hot off the presses. We just got this in a week ago. It's an Armenian cookbook.
I looked through it. It's really great.
It's on
Nice.
sale. It'll be on sale at the bazaar for $20. If you
Uh-huh.
can't make it to the bazaar, you can just contact the church office, and for $5 more, we'll ship
Mail it to you.
We'll mail it to you.
But come to the bazaar and pick them up for gifts.
The
or
recipes for all these items are found in the book, and
Mm-hmm.
it's beautiful because it also has the Armenian alphabet
Well,
in
I'm
the
looking
divider
at this.
pages.
This has got to be Armenian.
Yes,
Because
yes,
I can't read it.
yes, yes. Armenian.
No. The recipes are in English. Some of the fancy pages have Armenian on it.
Yeah.
So even though we're similar to the Greek culture, we have our own
It's a different alphabet, yeah.
We were one of the first Christian nations in 301 AD.
Okay. And
We
since
are
it's apostolic,
apostolic.
is that is kind of an offshoot of the Catholicism, or
Yes, we follow the teachings of the apostles.
okay?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. See,
so
this
we
is
are
really
we are a
interesting.
Christian. We are a Christian. We were the first Christian nation, and we're in communion with some other Christian churches.
How neat.
in the
See, this is what I
world.
love about doing this show. I learned so much. And you know what they have at the end there? I just want to mention pomegranates. This is one of the miracle foods. It's really
It is.
it's high in antioxidants. It's got tiny little seeds in it what do you do with those seeds?
Well, we actually we've made some homemade pomegranate jam that will be on sale at the bazaar, or you can take the seeds out, sprinkle them on a salad. There's some different unique things you can
couldn't
do
wait
with
till
pomegranates.
they came
But we
in.
wanted to bring some to just, add a little splash to
Pizzazz
the
to
table,
it,
a little
yeah.
pizzazz to the table.
Well, as a little girl, I could not wait until my mother bought the first pomegranates that they were in the store.
Yes.
Because, things were different when I was a little kid. You didn't always see these things
Yes.
in the grocery store. And we would break them open, and I loved to pull the little seeds out and eat them.
They're delicious.
And I hope you got a sweet one.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Because
yeah,
some
delicious.
yeah.
They're delicious. We hope you can make it though on December
hope so.
7th
I
and
hope
8th,
so, too,
and
yeah.
we invite your audience to
Yeah.
join us. There's going to be something for everyone, including Santa Claus.
Santa Claus is
Santa
gonna be
Claus
there,
is
too.
going to be
We've
there.
You're going to have music, too?
Yes, there'll be music. There'll be a balloon artist. There'll be a
Phil
character.
Singer, who I think people know throughout the area, will
Absolutely.
be there doing his caricature drawing. So really something for everybody. It's a place where you can eat, you can buy gifts for the upcoming holiday season. You can get it all done in
Surprise
one
your
weekend.
family with a dish, an Armenian
Yes.
food dish. What the heck?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
I've said this before on the show, and if you've watched this show over the past 16 years, you know that I really push for all these cultural events and ethnic groups that come on and do their culture and to spread the word about different cultures. To me, understanding between nations has to do with a person to person and understanding other cultures and finding out, hey, we're not so different.
Yes,
right?
absolutely.
And wherever you are, it just makes it's not them and us. We need to be aware, and your kids need to be aware of all the different cultures that we are blessed with in our area.
Yeah, we
Aren't
are. We are. It's a really rich community,
I
and
love
we are
the
so
diversity.
Proud and honored to be a part of it for the past 100 years, and we look forward to the next century of being actively involved in the Capital District.
Good. They may not be cooking in the next century, but they'll be
We're teaching
they'll be
our
here.
children.
We're
We're
teaching our children.
Exactly. Spread it out.
Yeah.
If you were here in the audience, you'd be able to sample a few of these right during the show. Actually, we're going to let them do that. And I do want to thank you for being here and
Thank you.
and for your entire group. I think that I'm so glad that we were able to connect.
Thank
and I know
you.
Gil Troy-Schenectady was trying to connect earlier,
Yes.
and I know Gil quite well.
Yes.
And so it was like, oh, I can do it, I can do it, I can do
Right,
it. Just
Gil
get in early
and
enough.
Rafi, and you'll be hearing from them for our Armenian festival in June. But until then, we'll see everybody on
Absolutely.
December
It looks
7th and 8th.
wonderful, and thank you so much for being here.
Thank you.
We're going to